Leaders of prominent gun control groups have met with representatives of the Biden administration this past week, and coming out of this meeting, they're very confident that something's coming. Sit by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets to learn more. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Today is Monday, it's President's Day. Hope you're having a fantastic holiday thus far. But it is also the Monday Morning Grind, brought to us by our friends at Blackout Coffee. Guys and gals, if you love coffee, please check out Blackout Coffee. I guarantee you'll like it. They're also a very small company. It's a husband and wife team here in America, and they roast small batches every single day. So your order is always fresh and usually goes out the door that, if not that same day, then the next day. And they're very, very, very patriotic. They love this country. They love the Second Amendment. They love our troops, and they love this channel. So please show them a little love. You can hit them up at blackoutcoffee.com/GNG. Check them out. Links below. All right, let's get into this one. So last week on Wednesday, gun control group leaders met with a couple people of the Biden administration, led by Susan Rice, and they were talking, well, while we don't have the transcript of what they're talking about, I'll tell you this, that these leaders going into this meeting were frustrated with the lack of action by Joe Biden and his administration after they aggressively campaigned on increasing gun control regulations, specifically background checks and banning assault weapons or military-style weapons. Their terms, not mine. I always get lit up in the comments like the way I say it's going to change America, but to each their own. But the leaders were from Moms Demand Action, the Brady Group, and Everytown for Gun Safety, and they met with Joe's crew, and coming out of it, they've changed their thought process. So let me put up on screen here. This is the statement from the White House. And you can see the date that they all met was February the 10th. And this is what the statement says. Today, Domestic Policy Advisor Susan Rice and White House Public Engagement Director and Senior Advisor Cedric Richmond hosted a virtual discussion with leaders of gun violence prevention advocacy groups, Everytown for Gun Safety, Moms Demand Action, Giffords, and Brady. They discussed the ongoing public health crisis of gun violence in America, the historic increase in homicides across American cities last year, and common sense steps that can be taken to make our communities safer, such as closing background check loopholes, stopping the proliferation of unregulated and untraceable ghost guns, and expanding community-based violence intervention programs. Ambassador Rice and Congressman Richmond expressed gratitude for the leaders' ideas, persistent advocacy efforts over the years, and commitment to working together to tackle the gun violence epidemic. Ambassador Rice and Congressman Richmond also underscored President Biden's long-standing record of fighting for families impacted by gun violence, his full support for taking common-sense actions to reduce gun violence, and his unwavering commitment to pushing ahead further steps to make our communities safer. So that's the White House's statement, and they always gloss over things, and I'm apologizing now. My eye has been twitching for like 2 weeks now. I got a really stressful event going on in my life that I can't wait to tell you all about, but I'm doing the right thing right now. But just know that the cancel culture is real, guys and gals, on multiple levels. So subscribe to this channel, support this channel if you can, so that we can make sure that this channel remains. But yeah, let's get back into this. Now, Susan Rice is no friend to the Second Amendment, okay? In fact, I'm gonna put up on the screen here a quote from Everytown for Gun Safety following Rice's appointment to lead the Domestic Policy Council, and this was from December 10th of 2020. And you can see right here, the quote is, Ambassador Susan Rice recognizes that gun violence is one of the most urgent threats facing our country, and through this appointment, President-elect Biden is continuing to build the strongest gun safety administration in history. As Ambassador Rice said in our Demanding Women conversation this summer, the American people want common sense gun laws, and we're excited to work with her to make that happen. And that was John Feinblatt, who's the president of Everytown for Gun Safety. And don't forget, that is Michael Bloomberg's group. Shannon Watts, the head of Commie Mommies, even got in and said, Ambassador Rice is committed to ending our gun violence epidemic, and she understands that COVID-19 has dramatically exacerbated our gun violence crisis. Her appointment is proof positive that this administration is wasting no time in addressing gun violence that takes 100 lives every day and wounds hundreds more. I know Ambassador Rice will be instrumental in helping tackle these dual public health crises. Also, in 2018, Susan Rice signed her name to a letter that was led by National Security Action, saying that gun violence is a national security issue. It also called for U.S. leaders to ban assault weapons, mandate background checks and waiting periods, and raise the minimum age to purchase guns. So we know this. We already know. I'm preaching to the choir, but I'm hoping that you get this word out to people. That's key, is getting the word, getting the news out. We already have background checks. There are no background check loopholes. And we've already seen some states have waiting periods. And we've also had a national waiting period bill submitted, so they're moving on that. They're also pushing the universal background check. It's in a couple different bills already, and it very well might show up in this COVID-19 stimulus package that's coming up shortly, because they want this bad. And the universal background check criminalizes the person-to-person transfer. It makes every transfer go through an FFL, and it also creates a registry. And these are things that they're pushing for, and they're already in real bills right now. We're just waiting on the assault weapon ban legislation because we know it's coming. So coming out of this meeting, these gun control leaders were reinvigorated, and Susan Watts said that they were now confident about seeing executive and legislative action in the near future. Chris Brown, who is the president of the Brady Group, said, "We are pleased that the administration recognizes the gravity of the issue and look forward to continued discussion with and actions by the administration to begin confronting the ever-present threat of gun violence that claims over 100 lives a day." Also, you might remember back when he was campaigning, Biden said that he was going to have Beto O'Rourke take the lead as his gun control czar. And the White House press secretary was asked about that. I believe it was actually Wednesday afternoon. And she said that Beto O'Rourke has no official role in the administration, but that President Biden admired him for elevating the issues. So maybe they just used Beto for some more gun control votes and then toss him aside because he doesn't matter anymore. Or maybe it's still coming. But rest assured, they've had closed-door meetings with gun control groups on what they're going to do first, what they're going to do second, and what they're going to do next, because it's never going to end. And don't forget, we had Joe Biden come out clearly yesterday on Valentine's Day actually demanding that Congress start the process of taking common sense gun control actions. And so the floodgates have officially been opened, and we'll see what comes first. If you want to stay in the know, please subscribe to Guns and Gadgets. This is the premier source for Second Amendment news. Day or night, every single day, I bring you what's going on somewhere in the country, because there's some type of attack, some type of infringement on our right to keep and bear arms somewhere in this country almost every single day, because they will never stop. They're trying to beat us down, to make us tired and give up and throw up the white flag so that they can get what they want. But guys and gals, it's imperative that we all pull together and make this group as strong as possible so that we can work together and defeat this ultra-communist leftist agenda that they want to put upon us. I absolutely look forward to bringing you the news again. Until we see each other again, please be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, and don't forget to subscribe to Guns and Gadgets, hit the like button, share this with everybody you know to help this news stay prevalent. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.